Next, Kilborn filed Tim Roth, star of Lie to Me, can tell if you're fibbing by just looking at you. I will not be making eye contact.
Next on Fox 11.
We'll be right back with Tim Roth. Stay with us. Welcome back. Our guest tonight is an Oscar nominee who can be seen each week as the star of the Fox thriller Lie to Me.
What's the matter with your leg? What? You heard me? Nothing. Hey? Ah! Gee! Ouch. Liar.
This is Tim Roth. Have a seat. Exciting.
I've got a big cup.
That's yeah. Great to meet you. Congratulations on the show, man.
Thanks, it's fun.
Yeah, we should point out a few things that your character can read people's minds.
No, yes.
Yeah?
Possibly.
Yeah?
Yeah, micro expressions, emotions and stuff like that, he's supposed to be able to read. I can't do any of it. But
You can't do it. Are you fascinated with that ability of your character, or...?
I think it's similar to what actors, if they're any good, can kind of do anyway. You know, because you have to make a wild stab at emotions for an audience. You know, so I think it's kind of a little about what we do anyway.
But they're telling me that the other actors have picked up some of the tricks, and you could care less. I don't want to say they're.
It's not that. They did. There's a training program, and I didn't do it. Because I seriously just didn't want that in my house, you know.
You didn't want it in your house?
Or around my kids or anything. except the homework thing. Because when you do
the which one?
The homework. I mean, you kind of go, yes, I've done my homework, and you know that they're lying, but I don't think you have to be a scientist to think that.
Okay. So, tell me about your kids. Now you have three children.
I do. I have a big guy in London who's an actor now.
Big guy? You mean 25. Like he's a big football player? Or what?
No. He's actually he's only little. He's like me.
Oh.
But he's 25, and then and I got two teenagers here. One's 15 and one's 13. And
do they know what Daddy does for a living?
They do now, obviously. But early on, I kind of kept it from them, really. I didn't really involve them in any of that.
You want them to be normal? Is that why? Or were you ashamed of your work? Or?
I was ashamed of my work, actually. Atrocious resume. No, I kind of kept them away from it a lot, and, and now they know.
And how do they... anything happen crazy when they were finding out what Daddy does?
Yeah, I took them to... I was doing Planet of the Apes with Tim Burton.
Oh, the remake of the great movie. There it is. Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Or my stunt double.
Yeah.
You'd never know.
And you took them to the flick.
I took them to a set, and there was and I was in that makeup. I was in full makeup when they arrived, and they thought it was a little weird. and there was a real chimpanzee with me at the time as well, and they thought that was more normal.
Yeah.
But me being in that was really weird. And when they went away, the little one especially thought that that's what Daddy does. I've got it now. Whenever he goes away to make a film, he's being a monkey.
Ah!
And it took some serious convincing to...
How old were they when they were confused?
They were little, like 3, 4, but they figured, oh, that's an interesting job. And then I had to take them through what actors do, but I still
They didn't like Daddy Moore as a monkey, did they?
No, I found we had an action figure made of that character, and I found it with its... I think it was upside down, shot to pieces in the yard, buried by its head. So I don't think that they were particularly keen on me.
Oh, that's hilarious. Now, your real name is not Roth, it is Smith.
Yeah, I would be Simon Smith, but I don't think I would be working if my name is Simon Smith. Or I'd be in Bond movies.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
I think Simon Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why the name change?
My father... in the Second World War, he made it through, I think, the entire war. He was a tail gunner. I mean, a lot of them, they go in for a couple of years. He did the whole lot. And so he was a tail gunner in bombers. And he saw a lot of bad things, a lot of very bad things. And he changed his name when he came back from the war to Roth, which was a Jewish name, in honour of what he'd seen in... happened to
that's very nice. Yeah. And...
As a consequence, I get invited to a lot of Jewish sort of, functions and stuff, and I'm Jew by proxy.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Which is very helpful in this town.
A lot of good food.
You think, I'm wondering out loud if Mel Gibson should maybe change his name to Gibsonowitz or anything, if that would help? Or is he, maybe it's history for him. Maybe it's too...
I think it might be too late.
Yeah.
That bridge might be burnt.
Yeah. Also, you were trained, you're a very creative type, as an artist?
Yeah. I was an art student before I became an actor. I studied sculpture. As an and then I dropped out to become an actor.
Is that when you do is that a lot of clay with your hands and a lot of the nude models, or how does it work?
A lot of nudes.
Yeah.
But, you know,
that's
usually men.
Oh.
Sadly.
Because, yeah, they used to say, Springsteen said he picked up guitar in high school just to meet girls. Did you go into sculpting just to meet girls?
No, it didn't work out that way. I would have, but no, it didn't. I was, no, that didn't work at art school.
Stay with us. 5 questions and we come back. Welcome back with Tim Roth. We should point out you are the star of Lie to Me, and Monday, August 16th, I believe, is a special reunion with the cast of The Shield.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, I had to say that, and I do what I'm told, man. Time for 5 questions. Here we go. We start with geography. Geography, after a night of heavy drinking, what famous lead singer of a hard rock band died in East Dulwich? You're from East Dulwich? Or...
Bloody hell.
You don't know this?
No.
I hope they're right about this.
I hope so too, otherwise it could all go terribly wrong for me.
Yeah. Apparently it was AC/DC in 1980, Bon Scott.
Oh, the original one.
Yeah. Can't accept
Sorry
that.
about
You were nominated for a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for your fine work in Rob Roy. What's the difference between a Rob Roy and a Manhattan? Do you know? Do you know the difference between those two?
One of them's Scottish.
Oh, well, you're actually close. One of them is made with Scotch and
Irish.
One is with whiskey. Yeah, we'll accept that, because I'm a nice person.
So I'm 1 for 1, right?
Yes, sir. As you were bleeding to death in Reservoir Dogs, what 70s song plays as Michael Madsen gets ready to torture the cop?
Steelers Wheel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stuck in the middle with you. Yes. Stuck in the middle with you.
I knew that.
Oh, you worked with Quentin Tarantino numerous times. I need you in 10 seconds to name 5 movies that he directed in 10 seconds. Go.
All right. Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill 1 and 2, and Inglourious Basterds.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. And finally, you're a wonderful actor. I want you to do something for us now as we pull the music down slightly. This is you're going to give a dirty look to your son. Your son has been drinking. You're going to give a dirty look to him because he's lied to you, and he says, "I'm not drinking, Father." And then but then you get a nice little feeling because you realize you're proud of him because he can hold his liquor like his old man. And action. Very quick, judges. Yes, we'll accept that. Pleasure meeting you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.